today's nation is a nation I wanted to play for a very long time now, but never really found a fun challenge for it until today. Because today's challenge is kind of wild. But without further ado, Czechoslovakia, Iron Man, historical, and go. So, our nation is actually not weak. We have quite the industry for, nations I normally play. And we also have quite a formidable army. But our neighboring nations are even stronger. This neighboring nation is even stronger. So, you have to pull up quite a few tricks to survive that without having too much problems. So starting with the focus tree, I'm gonna go down immediately political direction, some political power, and allowing us later on to choose a political path. Research-wise, I am gonna start with the boring stuff because we will need all of that. So engineering and industry. Production-wise, let's do something like this. It's a bit basic, but it's pretty good. And construction-wise, I'm gonna build day one just mills. We will definitely need them. And yes, those are specific states. And first nation-specific event. Here, I would love to go down armor, but the Skoda armor is only for heavy tanks, and I'm not gonna work with heavy tanks. So I'm gonna go down artillery, because I will not need shipyards, for obvious reasons. And yeah, here we can get immediately a very good production efficiency bonus. Let's take that. First focus is done, so let's immediately go down the left. Because yeah, we're gonna play communist Czechoslovakia, just because I don't really play a lot of communists, so why not do it for once? And the political power we got, I'm gonna immediately invest into partial mobilization, so we can build those mills even faster. We will need a strong military industry, and we will need it fast. So, next focus is done, and we can't do that focus yet. So for now, let's go down industrial legacy for faster civilian construction speed and cheaper conversion costs. Modifier I don't really need right now, but could be useful later. And over here, let's immediately get the communist revolutionary. I do kind of hate focus trees that block these advisors behind focuses, but yeah, we couldn't take him until now, so let's take him now. So I trained the army for a little bit, which I can stop now, because now we have 5 army experience, which means I can actually didn't need to stop the training, because I'm just gonna delete them. Because yeah, we're gonna do the Civilwar thing again, and if you don't know the Civilwar thing, you will see it in a sec. Let's just say increasing our communist support via the normal way just takes way too long. We need a civil war, so let's prepare it. Could actually ignite it right now. That would be a very early civil war, but it could actually also be very good. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. Civil war. We basically keep all of Czechia in all of my test runs, because I did do a few short ones, basically only doing the beginning of this meme strat, but overall you always tend to keep Czechia, so I always build in here for the beginning. I don't hate my Slovakian viewers, I just know that building in here for the beginning is not good for me. Anyways, that aside, let's build one epic horse division, 2 with, yes, it's a very good division, I know, and let's spam it out. Basically, this allows us to be the first nation that has an army, because the smaller the division, the faster you can train it. And this here is a fast division that you can train very fast. Basically exploiting that the other side of the Civil War has no army. And yeah, that's basically the strat. We're working with very limited time here, so yeah, gotta be fast. Our neighbors are kinda angry with us, okay? And our Civil War started before the Spanish Civil War. Okay, I just want to say that. It just happened a few seconds later, but still, we were first. Industrial legacy is done, and now immediately... Actually, we don't have enough communist support. We didn't gain any communist support by the Civil War. It's just as democratic as before. Okay, that's a little bit stupid. Anyways, I'm gonna use the meantime to strengthen the Czech industry, giving us a good amount of civilian industry. A really good amount, by the way. I know over here you also get some good stuff to get rid of this kind of bad modifier, but on the communist side of the focus tree, you can get rid of it over here too. So we actually don't need to focus too much on that right now. So let's take the better industry path for keeping the focus that we can just get rid of later. Pretty good. On the side, our horses have gained 20% experience, which is enough to deploy them, and we have to do this now. We're kind of running out of time. So yeah, I want to split them up more, but kind of failed. Doesn't matter. Let's wait a tick just for them to gain a little bit of organization. And now let's rush down Slovakia. Let's go. Yeah, that Civil War is not hard. If you do it like this, you basically get a free Civil War. Very good. I'm gonna convert them into normal infantry now, because I don't want to fight with 2 with horse divisions. I'm very sorry. And yeah, that basically secured us an ideology I can basically work with. He seems to be very happy about it. On the side, I am going to, one more political power, fabricate a Vogel on Austria as soon as we can, so the Germans will get it. That's basically the entire strat. I just don't want Germany to get this. It's good industry, and we save us a front line if we puppet them, so I'm gonna do that. So Czech industry is done. Let's immediately go down communist support. I mean, we're already communists, but let's get more support. We do actually need it. We still have very little communist popularity while being communist. That is actually pretty historical accurate, I guess. So we got our communist support. I would say let's get rid of this horrible divided nation modifier. Okay, it's not that horrible, but it is annoying. And get some very much needed political power. Let's do it. At the same time, we can also do anti-democratic raids for a little bit of stability long term, because now it costs us stability, but also some communist support, because, you know, logically, if you lose democratic support, it has to go somewhere, so we will gain communist support. Very good. Even better, we could join a Comintern right now, and I would say I don't want to do it yet. I will improve relations with the Soviet Union, because I would like to join the Comintern later, but before I fight Austria, I just don't want to have too much world tension around here, so yeah. And we also lost a lot of our leaders, I just know this. That hurts. We have 2 leaders and no field marshal. Oh my god. And now with that focus also out of the way, and us needing some manpower right now, because we have like 0 manpower right now, let's get communism with a human face for 3% extra recruitable population. Sounds actually really good. Let's do that. At the same time, with the political power we got, I'm gonna get ourselves an army offense, not defense. I know we will defend later, but for now, offense expert for a little bit more punch against the Austrians at the beginning, because we are very weakened from the Civil War. We have like not a lot of army left. And the rest of the political power I'm gonna use for a military theorist. I do kind of want to get the doctrines done as soon as we can. I'm also gonna start researching medium tanks in the background for no specific reason, of course. So our justification for Austria is done, and without losing any more time, let's go in. Our divisions are not really good. It's just 18 with support artillery, but we didn't really have any time to reform them, so it is kind of what we got. So let's work with that. I think if you rush for the capital, we could have a very good time, but the question is if we can get there, because they do have a defensive unit there. But communism with a human face is done, so I'm just going to immediately go down industrial hardlands. We really need the industry. We really do. In the background, I'm going to poke a little bit, and please, incident, stop. Do a force attack. Kind of risking to lose more equipment, but also allowing us to push through even harder. At the same time, I'm also going to drop a few more troops that are not completely ready, but we do need them like right now. And a few force attacks later, and we actually got Vienna, which is amazing, because this is a supply hub at the heart of the Austrian industry. So we basically won now. That is good. At the same time, I'm also going to put my occupation law to liberated workers. For obvious reasons, of course. We are liberators, not occupiers. What else would we be? And I would say that's some very good experience for our army. We are getting a lot of encirclements done, and our troops are having not too much of a challenge for the division template they actually are. They are a really not good division template, so this is surprising. Industrial heartlands is done. Let's go down. New industry towns for even more civilian industry. That's, by the way, why I'm immediately starting mill factories, because we are getting a lot of civilian industry from the focus tree. And Austria capitulated. I'm gonna puppet them, take the industries for operations, and force resource rights. Sadly, they don't have a navy I can take, so can't do that. Anyways, this reduces our front line by a lot. And best of all, they're doing industry focuses, so over time we will get more and more industry from them. Very good. But we now have to prepare for another enemy, because with us now turning the Comintern, the Anschluss focus will be bypassed, because Austria's in affection now, which does bypass the focus if you didn't know. So now we have to prepare for an even faster Sudetenland. Upgrading our infantry division by a little bit, needing us to have more artillery, but long term, they should have a better punch now. Could also get the truck now, which we do need for supply later. So industry towns is done. So let's do fortification studies. Yeah, we will need the fortification focuses. We don't really have a choice here. As much as I don't like static defense in Hoi 4, without the high level of forts, we will have a whole lot of other problems. So yeah, personally, I would love to go down here for higher production bonuses, a better industry overall, but for now, we just need some kind of protection against the Germans, because this will end bad otherwise. And we don't have a big army right now, if you might have noticed. In the background, let's go to war economy, bringing us a lot more factories. We're looking at 20 mills now and 35 civs. Basically doubled both in the first 2 years. Not too bad. And you might ask yourself, why didn't I attack Hungary too? Because by now the world hedge is high enough that the Allies would guarantee them, and I don't want to fight Germany and the Allies, so that's not really worth it. Later on, when they change ideology to brown, we can still attack them. They will join the Axis, of course, but we only have to fight one nation then, which is completely fine. I mean, I said completely fine now, it's gonna be a challenge, but it is more manageable, so we will do that then. I also made myself an agency in the background, so let's see what the Germans are up to. And we can take our first doctrine, so let's do trench warfare, because I feel like, you know, digging in does kind of fit to my strategy. I know I love Grand Battle Plan, but especially now, this is useful. Also in the background, we finished our first tank research, so might just take basic armor protection. You might know where this is going, but I swear I'm not addicted to Space Marine. This is just very fitting to the strategy to use them in, okay? And because we have some army experts experience again. Let's build an anti-tank. Actually not too expensive and will help us long-term a lot. It do be very cheap for a medium tank. And because I can already smell the German cast, let's get an armored train. Not gonna lie, through my own experience, if you don't get air supremacy, armored trains are really good. If you don't have armored trains, you will get passed to the next universe. And also right now, the last Sudetenland focus I wanted to do has finished. I mean, we can go up to 7, but that can actually wait for now. So let's do arms export, increasing our production efficiency by a little bit. And yeah, I do actually think Landfort level 5 should be fine. Oh yeah, and the Germans are already on our doorstep. They're literally doing Sudetenland right now. I did actually build a bit more anti-air in the fortified states to reduce the chance of them being bombed down. So I hope that together with 7-2s plus level 5 forts should do the trick. Am I sure? No, but should work. Back when we can build like a few more troops and that should be that secured. Actually, I wanted to increase my conscription law, but the 3% from the focus gave us a lot of free manpower. So we don't need to increase this, but let's get an army regrouping expert. I'm also gonna get elevated engineering corps for even more entrenchment. Also get more railway gun bombardment. You know what? After that, I want to research the railway gun now. Okay, so Sudetenland has happened and we will never surrender. So let's build the final fortifications and hold out as long as we can. Our guns have actually caught up. The only artillery we are missing are from the divisions I'm building in the background, so we should actually stand a chance. Germany immediately declares a war and attacks in a point where I have actually very light defense. It's actually pretty good of them. Oh my god, I forgot that you don't have forts over there. But otherwise, I think we're doing pretty well. Everyone immediately wants to send me stuff, and I am not going to call in the Soviets yet because I think we don't need to. Not yet. They are starting to attack, but I think we should have this. No, it's a little bit too risky for me. I'm gonna pop out the troops are prepared in the background right now. They're not really prepared, but we need more stuff for the front line, like right now. But yeah, for now, we are holding out, and the German bombers are just being shot down by anti-air. That's actually really good. Yeah, for now, we are actually holding out. And that's without Space Marines. That is just the normal 7-2s with some support companies, so nice. But what I should have researched by now is engineering companies. They would have been very good in defense right now. And also radio. Why don't I have radio? That's actually very stupid of me. But you might have noticed, owning Austria saves me from protecting all of this. Plus, the Germans have to put troops over here. And they will not attack them as long as I don't call them in. By the way, they're at war with Romania now. Oh yeah, Romania guarantees me. True. That's why Romania is in the war. So as soon as I call in the Soviet Union, Romania will join a Comintern. That is so funny. So let's get engineering corps and let's build armor trains. Last focus is done. So let's continue to improve arms exports. And with that focus now also done, let's do extensive arm exports. Cheaper tank production and more production efficiency gain. Turning this into a very good modifier. In the background, the Germans and the Soviets are still working together. You know what? No. Join the war, Soviets now. I don't want you to do anything with the Germans anymore. And now they're sending me guns. Very good. I can just kind of hold them away from my front lines by denying them most of the supply here. So that could help that they are not too much here. And also in the background, I can decrease Austria's autonomy. Should actually increase the amount of mills they give me by a lot. Yep, look at that. That is a lot more mills. We do be looking at 36 mills now. We started with 9. So that is a pretty good upgrade. So now that Hungary also changed ideology, I would say let's make a war goal. Basically attacking them before they can attack us. And because we can do it, let's get a research slot. Those are always appreciated. Yeah, but the lack of generals is kind of very annoying. So some time has passed and we are now doing strategic decisions for some political power. And I've prepared a lot for our own offensive. Basically, we're gonna take over Hungary now, because this is about to finish. And then after that, Germany. So we should end this war by late 1940. Yes, I am very optimistic about this. What could go wrong? I just want to say we're still at volunteer only, and we have a good amount of manpower left to do a lot more damage. I also got myself a Prince of Terror for less damage to garrison, which is very good when you're about to occupy a nation like Germany. I mean, we could also get an elusive gentleman for an extra spy slot and do a collaboration government in Germany. That sounds actually like a solid strategy. I want to do that. In the background, can still trust in the West. Would give you a research slot. Yeah, why not? I'm very sure the West will protect me. Why wouldn't they, right? Like, why wouldn't they? On a side note, by the way, I'm completely filled up with factories right now. There's no more slots I can fill up right now. So I'm just building infrastructure. So just building mills is very recommended. If we would have built civs before, we would have had less mills. And that's bad, especially if it's war. I do need more steel now, though. So yeah, collaboration government, go. And Luxembourg joined the Comintern. That's so cursed. Germans did declare war on the Allies now, though. That took them forever. Our Hungarian war goal is done, so without any more waiting, let's go in. Yeah, they're kind of melting. That is very, very good. So Germany has the war goal against Poland. Are they actually gonna go in? They would be stupid for doing that, by the way. So Hungary capitulated. Let's prepare our offensive against Germany, because they made themselves a lot of enemies, and I think their front lines are really thin now. They're not even pushing Luxembourg right now. And there's just Luxembourg there. In the background, I'm finally gonna make an elite division of our template with the anti-air tank and turn 50% of our army into that division. And yeah, we are missing around 130 tanks now, and we should fill those up very soon. So let's be bold and push. First encirclement is here. Let's go. And yeah, the offensive is going like very well. We are literally next to Berlin already. Oh my god, it's going a bit too well in my opinion. Can we also encircle a lot of these? That would actually be great. Oh, of course, do a last stand now. Anyways, we get our 5th research slot right now. And let's also go down the doctrines a bit more because it is very cheap. And I would say also let's just win this war right now because apparently it's that easy. Yeah, we are literally in Berlin. It's so stupid. We're gaining factories from conquering. I love it. Now Finland joins the Axis. Yeah, it's kind of good point to push right now because the Soviets are about to gain a lot of war participation through annexing the Baltics and opening a front line here, plus fighting Finland. So the earlier we capitulate Germany, the more land we will get. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought this works this well. Like, I'm not even joking. I thought we would push a little bit, but not 50% of Germany after like 2 months. That is wild. The Germans have no equipment left. They were literally a husk of an army. I mean, I'm really lucky because they haven't declared war on Poland. So I can just take everything in the east. That is really good. Free war participation. That is a very good pocket. And with that focus now done, firstly, we have a new research slot. So let's put it into use. But also, let's just chill a little bit. I need a little bit more political power because I need to conquer Yugoslavia. Yeah, I have a stupid idea, so I need Yugoslavia. And now Poland joined. I'm actually fine with that because I already got everything over here and can't reach it anyway, so don't care. And in the background, our collaboration government has finished 30%. So yeah, we should kind of chill a little bit now because I don't want to push Germany too fast out of this. You actually want to hold Hamburg for that. Yeah, let's just chill for a little bit and take like some troops to a side adventure into Yugoslavia. I think the Soviets should actually hold this for me, so why not just take more? The Yalta conference finished. No, I didn't agree to any of this. Just want to say that. And Germany capitulated. That was actually too early for my taste, but okay. Let's take what we can. So peace conference is over, and the AI hates good peace duties, so it looks like that. Yeah, Germany still exists. Well, like if it just declare war on Italy, we should get Germany back into the war. Just be able to take the rest. But I basically made myself my own puppet Germany with, you know, taking the industry, taking some resources, plus taking all of Hungary. So I actually got a lot out of this, but I would have loved to get more. Maybe I don't need to justify on the Germans. They're just happily continuing to expand. Yay, Germany got war call against the Benelux. You lost the war. And Bulgaria wants to join the Axis. Hoi 4. Sometimes it's just a very, very special game. Anyways, let's go into Italy. I can't go into Yugoslavia right now because they've been guaranteed by the Allies, but I might know a fix for that later in the game. For now, let's just push down here. So yeah, Germany declared war on Luxembourg again, allowing me to do this. Why am I not joining? Why are my puppets not joining? Lily said they will join. No. Join war. They will accept. Clicking yes. Nothing. Oh, finally one nation joins. Oh my god. Lost a lot of war participation there. It's kind of sad. Anyways, while this pure chaos of a campaign is going on in the background, let's build an air force. Plane number 1, plane number 2. The Soviets have officially declared war on the Allies, and you know what? I'm just not gonna join that. Now Greece joined the Comintern. Goodbye, Greece. So, decreasing autonomy of our Germany should give me a good amount of mills. And yeah, it does. And it could actually be enough to fund my air force. Because the Alps they're not fun without planes. They're really not fun. In the background, there's just, you know, this going on. The beautiful background noise of endless attacking everywhere. And the Poles just, you know, wandering into the Urals. And Soviet Union not looking good. I hate my life so much. I'm pushing here so hard in the Alps. No overstacking totally. They're not defending this though. Defend your capital city, please. Move away from the Alps. Okay, my troops are like very starved to death, but we finally have an air force that is just obliterating them. So even though we have like no equipment left, we have to push now. Otherwise the Allies will get most of the war score. And I'm just very much against that. So I did get myself a railway guard. That's kind of cool. Okay, Mussolini deposed. I'm kind of scared that I'm not getting it though, because I don't really... I mean, I think I got the most like combat losses and participation. The Soviets got it? That makes like the least amount of sense. Why did the Soviets get the civil... What? I mean, now the Allies will just take over. That doesn't matter. The Soviets have like no presence here. Nothing. Why are they getting this? Why are they getting this land now? This is so stupid. I'm happy you're falling right now. I gotta be honest. Yeah, I got like no war participation, all of this. That is so stupid. But I'm about to do something that is gonna rectify a lot of that. So let's leave the peace conference. Actually have some more points. Got myself our land. I have nothing better to do, okay? That beside, I'm done over here. I'm very disappointed about this war because it got barely anything from it, and my Germany is now cut in half again, which is once again stupid. But we can do different things now, like leave the common turn and justify against Romania. But doctrines are done, and yeah, I'm preparing like for a bigger war with no equipment. So we're basically back to the beginning. This is just amazing. So justification is done. Let's go in, and there we go. Invitation into the Allies. Exactly what I wanted. Because now I can just, you know, attack Yugoslavia, and the guarantee does not at all matter. I'm already in the Allies, so the UK will just watch while I'll attack. And Romania is gone. Very good. So I can annex Austria. Very good. And yeah, I think it's pretty obvious what I'm doing right now. Basically, we're trying to form a communist Austria-Hungary as Czechoslovakia. Because that's the thing you can do in this game. Nothing else to say, then let's do it. The only thing I'm waiting right now is to basically be let back into the Allies, because I literally just got kicked out, and they were going to be done. So yeah, gotta wait like a few more days before the English like me again for whatever reason, and then just win. Now Britain asks me, and my war goal run out. You know what? I'm gonna risk it one more time, but if you kick me out again, I'm gonna be mad, Britain. Let me just stay in a faction for 105 days, and I'm all fine. You know what? I'm a bit bored. Let's do nuclear weapons. You might never know. I just looked at Finland, and it's like the British, the Soviets, a Soviet-Finnish republic, and in the middle is just normal Finland, like not at war with anyone, but with only one province left. I hate peace treaties so much in this game. I've been kicked from the faction again. I hate the AI with this. They shouldn't be able to kick me from the faction. They're still doing it. But to be honest, they also shouldn't be able to invite me into the faction, so I guess it's balanced. I don't know. So, invitation into the Allies, finally. And I hope they don't kick me out for another 26 days. That's all I need. Because here the vocal ran out again. And I hope it's not because the Allies kick you out shortly before you're about to declare a war. That would be stupid. And you know what? A year too early. Let's get the nuclear bomb. So, we got the war goal, and we are still in the Allies. So, let's go in and take them out as fast as we can before they can get involved into anything. Just please disappear. Oh my god, the cast damage I'm doing is so good. I just hope the Allies are not here in time so I get like all the land. And yeah, I think I got all the land I need. Very good. Just didn't get Macedonia, which, you know, kind of annoying because it's good resources. But yeah, I did it. Let's go down here. Restore the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And oh yeah, I forgot I still have the mod on. Oh, we got the same situation again. Anyways, we are now the associations of autonomous states with a very interesting flag. Yeah, to explain it real quick, I have a graphic mods in here, which basically turns the encirclement symbol into a like button, because that's my way to e-bag you without e-bagging you. You're welcome. But the friend who did the mod also had a little bit of fun with graphic stuff, which of course doesn't change Iron Man, but few little nations like Austria-Hungary, or I think Romania and Germany too a little bit. I mean, it's for you to find. I guess it's Easter eggs in the video. That all aside, how much manpower? 2 million manpower. And I think if we delete the Soviet Union now and get some amount of war participation, we can actually keep some of that land. I mean, most importantly right now, we caught Hungary, we caught Austria, and we're gonna keep that land. But I would also like to keep something of Yugoslavia and Transylvania. So yeah, but right now my war participation is actually 10%. That's not too bad. We could actually get something with that. You know what? Let's try to be bold and push in the Union. And railway artillery, are you stuck? The railway artillery is stuck in. How do you even get there? There's no railway there. So go where you need to be. Still stuck because the railway is not connected. Why do I bring it to the one railway connection that is not connected to anything else? Bruh. So very quick build and it's gone. Okay, sad. The British are asking for manpower now. Sure, you have a little bit. Poland, you have a little bit. Let's go in. Can even ask for a little bit of land. That's kind of cool. Can I ask the British? No. Okay. And I've been kicked from the Allies again, but now I actually don't care anymore. Have Yugoslavia, you can kick me out as many times as you want. Yippee. Back into the Allies. We have won. Now I got some war participation, but because this is all cores, it's actually very, very cheap. So let's take it. Yeah, you know what? I think I was scared for no reason. I got enough war participation to take a lot of land, including all of Italy and some of the Navy. So we actually have a Navy now. Look at that. And I could actually annex Germany right now, but I mean, the Germany situation really looks horrible. Yeah, why not? Let's make it worse. Great. I do like Big Poland. That is kind of good. I'm kind of happy to see that AI Poland for once has a good campaign. But yeah, we have been kicked from a faction again. I think this time it's final. But even though we're alone now, I feel like our independence, thanks to our ingenuity, has been secured. And I would say there's one last conquest we could try, especially now that the sole member of the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity is here. Yeah, Bulgaria. I know. I love this game too. But yeah, I feel like we should just be able to justify on them real quick and create some kind of HRE meets Balkan Federation type of communist bloc. It is kind of cursed what we did, but that was kind of the goal. Mongolia wants to create a faction. The Mongolia Compact. Oh, it's communist Mongolia, right? It is. Who's winning? Oh, communist Mongolia, you're losing. I could steal a faction though. Let me join. So Mongolia got an X, meaning that I am the leader of the Mongolian Compact. I love this game. This is so stupid. So now fighting in the Balkan is the Mongolian Compact versus the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. Please note that down for the history books. Thank you. So Bulgaria, goodbye. They're melting. And I mean, we gotta test out our new toy, right? So this should only come natural that we do this. Yep, works. I'm so sorry, by the way. It was a little bit overkill, I know. But it does send a message to the world to protect our still young nation, which has grown by a new member, Bulgaria. But yeah, I would say at this point, I think I created quite the giga nation with quite a good amount of cores, and all of that with the communist path. I thought this would be more fun, and you know what? I'm actually not sure. Anyways, these were my divisions. My patrons, I love you. Until next time, bye.